Hi everyone, it's me your boy Aasrav back again with another video. In this video, I am trying something new. So as we all watch one of the biggest football tournaments besides the World Cup and the Champions League, which is obviously EuroCup. So the EuroCup has been quite entertaining and surprising at the same time. And in the group stages, many underdog had quite surprised us. Also many powerhouses had disappointed us with their poor and so great performances, and some unexpected teams has topped the group as well. And we all obviously, including me, loves to see an underdog rise story. So let's start with first match, which is Switzerland versus Italy. So talking about Switzerland, they are from the group where Germany. So talking about Switzerland, they had been defensively quite very great in their group stage matches, and in their last match against Germany they drew 1-1 and they frustrated Germans attack. So talking about Switzerland, their attack is good, midfield is tight, and defense is also good. And talking about Italy at the same time, they have not been quite great and they hadn't played well in their group stage matches. And talking about their performances in the group stages, they almost lost against Croatia. If Donnarumma wasn't there, then obviously I think Croatia would have been here instead of Italy. And they have been very poor also against Albania and against Spain. But talking about this match, I think that Italy are going through. So talking about the score line, I will say that it will be Switzerland 1, Italy 2. And it will be a great performance from Federico Chiesa. So, and now heading on to the next match, Germany versus Denmark. So Germany has been quite too much great in this tournament. Uh, Talking about the first match, they played against Scotland in their group stages, where they won 5-1, which was quite an breathtaking performance from Jamal Musiala, of course, and also Gundogan has been very great this season. And talking about Denmark, they have drawn every game in their group stage matches, and Denmark, yes, it was expected from them, and I was expecting them. And talking about Germany, if I had to review this match, then it would be Germany 4, Denmark 2. Okay, now talking about England versus Slovakia. Um, so England has been very horrible in the group stages. They drew against Denmark. England has been very horrible this season, and but Slovakia is a quite very. I wasn't expecting them to come in the round of 16, but even though Southgate is a bottler of a manager, I see England going through because of the individual talents they have in the defense, midfield, and attack. England has to go through because they will be quite defensive. So I will go with England 2, Slovakia nil. Okay, now heading on to the next match, which is Spain versus Georgia. Okay, talking about Spain, they had been really great this season. And talking about Georgia, they were also quite great. They in the last match they just ripped apart Portugal, and I know that Portugal had already qualified, so they weren't playing their main lineup. But even though they had won Portugal with the stellar of a performance, Georgia also has been quite great in this Euro tournament, and many of the people weren't expecting Georgia to come in this tournament in the group stages itself, but Georgia has quite just shocked many football fans in the world, and they had been great. But Spain are too good for them. So talking about this performance, if I had to rate it, then Georgia will play all out defense, so they can't let Spain go through. But Spain are too good and their quality in the team. Talking about Spain's past matches in the group stages, they literally trashed Croatia in the first match 3-0. Then after they defeated Italy 1-0, and they had also won Albania 1-0. But talking about their match against Albania, it wasn't good. You know, Albania had many chances against Spain, and they just sometimes frustrated Spain a lot in the defense mainly. But I don't know if Spain tends to play tiki-taka type of system, then we may not know. And Yamal Musiala has been rocking for Spain, but I know Spain has a really quality and depth team, so I will go with. Yes, I believe that Georgia will score one goal, so I will go with Spain 3, Georgia 1. And talking about France versus Belgium. So talking about both of these teams, France and Belgium, both of these teams hasn't performed really great in their group stages matches, but seriously, France and England, they both have been playing same type of football, which is boring defensive football. But France has quite tried to make their chances, but they couldn't finish in the D area box. Griezmann was really poor against Netherlands. Talking about Mbappe missed three clear-cut chances in their past match against Poland. And talking about Belgium, if De Bruyne wasn't there in Belgium, then I believe that Belgium would have been out of the championship in the group stages as well. And talking about Lukaku, is Lukaku or Lukaku, I don't know, but talking about Belgium, both of this team has been very poor. And especially talking about Belgium's defense, seriously, they leave too much of spaces, and their midfield as well leave too much of spaces. Talking about Tielemans has been decent. Talking about De Bruyne has been carrying Belgium. And talking about Lukaku, he is really horrible. If Lukaku again plays again in this match against France, then I'm sure Belgium will lose. If Belgium have to perform, or if they have to show a fight against France, then I believe that instead of Lukaku, Openda should start in the next match against France, because this is knockout, not a group stage. You won't be getting any points, you will be out. But talking about France, yes, even though they played poor in their group stage matches, yes, but I believe that Deschamps will do something for the round of 16 and other knockout games, because in this match you can't take any risks or all. But talking about the quality of France, N'Golo Kante has been really great, and Kante can still be a threat to anyone. And talking about other players like Teo Hernandez, he has been decent. And talking about Kunde, he has been defensively too good. Talking about Upamecano, he has been too good. Saliba, his recovery pace and all, it's too good. And talking about Mbappe, it would be very interesting to see Mbappe playing with a Ninja Turtle mask here. And talking about Barcola, yes, he's decent. And talking about Dembele, he's also quite decent, but we cannot trust the Dembele. But I believe that France will win this match with a 3-1. So this was my prediction for the Euro Cup. So hope you like my video. So